I just can't find that dratted book. It's infuriating, but it's the truth. Why am I hunting for it in the first place? Well, it contains a story that I want to include in one of my podcasts. Now there's a shameless plug for you. Of course, in time it'll turn up in a bookcase or lie on the floor. For the perplexing losing of things and the joy of refining them is part of human life. Indeed, an experience that sadly grows with age. The idea of loss and return is at the very heart of our text today, since our reading from the Gospel of John is part of a series of departure discourses. In them he tries to make sense of the passion and resurrection of Christ Jesus. In fact, he's trying to explain to the early Christians in Asia Minor how these events occurred and what their meaning was from the earlier Gospels. And there was very much the need for this commentary, because all sorts of new theologies were springing up under charismatic and seriously misguided leaders. Now there's an echo for our times. There was also the start of organised persecutions by the Roman Empire, persecutions of the nascent church, so there were significant risks to the early believers. There's another echo for you. So John put down his deep spiritual insights and so created arguably the greatest piece of Christian writing. So much so that the monks of medieval times, when they were illustrating fourth gospel in scrolls, would do so with an eagle. If then we let John's eagle fly in our imagination, what does it tell us in these difficult times? What indeed does the phrase, "I am the way, the truth and life," tell us in this hour of loss and discovery? Well, some years ago I was leading a Lenten Bible study when a lady said that she had just lost her son and didn't know where he was. At first I was bamboozled. Whatever did she mean? A few moments later she clarified. She said that he had died, but, her phrase, he had not given his life to Jesus. Therefore, she didn't think he could enter heaven. I remember at the time replying, possibly lamely, that deciding who gets into heaven was way above my pay grade. Yet, in reflection, I'm not sure I would have changed that answer. For what Jesus was saying in this most famous of words was, in me you see the truth of a life-cherishing God. You see the universal love of God. Above all, you see the all-encompassing forgiveness of God. Let us this day trust in that truth, that way, and that life. Let us work with every fibre of our being to believe the truth that Christ unerringly reveals a caring God whose arms are already embracing us. Let us follow his way of walking towards God, wherever that route may take us. Let us live the life ordained, guided and protected for us by God. Will that mean losing things? Yes, it will. So may we pin to the cross all that needs to be buried at this moment. Will it mean rediscovering old truths, ways and lives? Yes, it will. For the women at the empty tomb found not a stranger, but their old and faithful friend. Will it mean opening up new hopes, visions and even dwellings? Yes, undoubtedly it will. Since his promise of being ever with us, has helped generations soar through their tempestuous days like eagles. For as Eric Thomas remarked, the eagle uses the storm to reach unimaginable heights. May you then reach the heights of God in the week ahead. Amen.